Hey guys, welcome to this amazing training. This is going to be a 4-part training, meaning that this one you're watching right now is video 1, and there's going to be video 2 and video 3 and video 4. So make sure you watch all the videos so that you can get the overall value that is packed into this amazing training. I want you to know that this is going to be one of the best trainings you've ever been in your life. I have such confidence saying that because I know how many people have been transformed just by going through this training I've done in the past. So in this training, I want to show you how ordinary people like yourself are building profitable and very successful online business just by turning their knowledge and their life experiences into digital products that they are selling online. Listen, this is one of the best business models you can get into right now because it has very little resistance to enter. So what I mean is this: you do not need to go get a high startup capital or even go learn a new skill or even know how to use tech. All you just need to do is use your knowledge and convert that into a digital product that you can sell online. I will explain everything about this model in a minute. But first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Charles AB, and over the last 4 years, selling digital products online has really given me the amazing opportunity to travel around the world and also meet a lot of amazing individuals. And also I've been able to help people with my knowledge just by really offering some of the things and the experiences I've had in the past into products and sell to other people. And this is what I want you to start doing because it's one of the best business you can start in 2023, especially now that the world has really moved towards the internet since COVID. So what is digital products, you might be wondering? Well, let me explain this. Have you ever in the past had the amazing opportunity to buy an online course before, or even download an ebook inside your phone that you consume, like a PDF file, an EPUB file? I believe you've done that, or even downloaded a series of videos where you watch to learn about something. Well, these are all digital products you've been consuming because everybody has been using digital products. Your videos you see on YouTube, these are digital products. So what ordinary people are doing right now, people like myself and a lot of people out there right now, they are just converting their knowledge and their life experiences into these products that they sell to people. I'll give you an instance. There's this guy who was opportunity to go into one of my trainings last year, and right now what he's selling is teaching people how they can start a barbering salon business, and is making hundreds of thousands just from that one niche. There's so many people I can mention right now who are really doing so much, especially people who are into just training their dogs, teaching people how they can train their dogs and do some silly, crazy things that I've never even heard of in the past. Like I had this woman who right now is teaching people how to do bead making from just through the internet, and she's making a killing out of it. I mean, there's so many things I can say that anyone can monetize and really turn into a product that they can sell online. Because when it comes to making money online, I want you to understand it's really product oriented, meaning that you have to have a product that you can sell or a service that you can offer. But the reasons why I don't like services is because when you are in the service industry, you are tied to the amount of time you have. We all have a limited amount of time, 24 hours every single day. And if I'm going to serve one customer for 1 hour or 2 hours to ensure that she pay me the amount of money I'm owed, that means I'm only going to be making as much money as the amount of customers I can serve. And that means I'm tied to time. And Warren Buffett said something, said, if you really want to make money, you have to find a way to leverage your time, which means that you have to find a way to make money while you sleep. And this strategy I want to teach you in this training is going to show you how you can do it. I know you might be wondering, man, but I don't have any knowledge I can sell. I don't really know anything I can sell. Well, don't worry. I will really teach you how you can extract some of your knowledges you already have. Trust me, there's so many things you know that a lot of people are dying to know right now. And I'll teach you how to extract that knowledge in the next training. But right now, I want to really build the foundation because the foundation is very important. And if you don't understand the foundation and you just jump into the business, you are going to fail. So why this industry? Let's just go to why this industry and why should you go get into this industry right now. So this industry is called the self-education industry. You know, in the past, if you want to learn something, you have to go to school to do that. you will go to a 5-year course or a 4-year course just to learn about a particular industry, right? And in the past, a lot of people went to school, but yeah, they didn't really get the practical knowledge they are looking for. Rather, when you go to school, they teach you about theory. So the world is starting to evolve to a period where people just want to learn from another person. Like for me, there are a lot of courses I've taken in the past where the only thing I just learned about was, okay, how to do Facebook ads or how to, set up Instagram the right way so that you can get more people to engage in your post, how to do marketing online, how to do graphic design, how to do simple things that are very complicated to a lot of people, but so many people have already perfected these skills already. And if you want to start a business, who would you learn from? Would you go to your lecturer in school who is just teaching you theory and has never done any business in his life? Or will you go to somebody who has been successful in businesses and has failed a couple of times and understand and get the real experiences when it comes to how to build a business? Which one do you think will teach you knowledge that is going to be very beneficial to you? I believe you are going to say the one who has experience in that field. So this is what the self-education industry is. Everybody just wants to learn from people who are far ahead in their life. Tony Robbins, one of my mentors, will always say that if you really want to be successful, you have to model somebody who is successful. You have to pay for speed. That means instead of you to go figure things out on your own, just find somebody who is already successful in that thing you want to learn and tell them to teach you, pay them to teach you, and that way you'll be able to avoid the mistakes that got them to get to where they are right now, because any experienced person or any successful person made a lot of mistakes to get to that level they are. They've tried a lot of strategies, they've done a lot of things that have failed in the past, and they've been able to understand the entire framework in a very simple manner, and they will be able to just extract that knowledge and give it to you because they know where you are, because they've been there, and you too can be the one who's doing the same thing for other people. So this is why this industry is one of the best industries to get into right now, because if I tell you to go learn how to do affiliate marketing or how to do digital marketing or how to do graphic design or how to do all this many nonsense they've preached to you in the past, like forex trading, cryptocurrency trading, all you will be doing literally is wasting your money. Because if I want to learn how to do affiliate marketing, I have to learn how to do digital marketing first, and that's going to take me like the next 6 months to master that one skill alone before I will even start thinking about how to promote these products and start making money. Maybe if I will start making my first money, it will be like a year later, right? Or maybe I tell you go and learn how to do forex trading. Before you learn or master forex trading, you would need to really lose a lot of money in these industries. And some of all these things you've been doing in the past, they might have really made you lose money all in all. And that is why a lot of people are constantly dabbling every single day in their life. But there's no need to dabble anymore. Right now, all you'll be doing when it comes to selling your knowledge online is just extracting what is already in your head and turning that into a product, meaning that you do not need to go learn something new because the thing you are going to be selling is already in you. And do not underestimate anything I'm saying right now, because you might say, I don't have something to sell. Trust me. I want you to really pay attention to this example right now. Let's say this is the journey you've taken since you were born, right? So you started from 0 to maybe you are 30 years old right now. That means you've traveled a long journey to get to where you are at this very moment. How many people do you know who are like 10 years before where you are right now? Maybe they are 10 years younger than you right now, who are still coming up. Maybe you are in your 30s and those people are in their 20s, right? How many things do you think you know more than this person who is in his 20s? This person who is still starting out in his own journey, who has not really figured out certain things in their life. I believe before you got here, you made a lot of mistakes, because that's what everybody do. You made a lot of mistakes, things that some of them you might regret, some of them you just felt, maybe this is a lesson I have to learn. And these lessons are the reason why you are who you are, because you've been able to really gather some type of experiences in your life. And this is what builds up your character and forms you as an individual. And if you could go back 10 years to your same self, maybe when you were 20 years old, if you are in your 30s right now, I believe there are a lot of advices you could give to your 20 years old version of yourself. Things that you could tell that person that will enable them avoid some of the mistakes that have cost you so much in your life. So that's what I'm saying. So let's say this is a bunch of 20 years old version of yourself, right? Because there's so many people who are 20 years younger, who are 10 years younger than you, and who are in that same position you were 10 years ago, before you made all those mistakes that cost you some of the things that you feel like, yes, I regretted making that decision. So I wish I didn't, or I wish I knew certain things so that I could avoid making the decision that cost me this pain in my life, right? So in your journey, you started from here and you started to travel, make mistake. And at some point, you made some very grave mistake, very great mistake that cost you to go through a period of maybe depression, sadness, sorrow, pain, where you felt like, man, I just wish that somebody had told me that if I had taken this path, this is what I'm going to arrive at. You went through that period. You were struggling mentally, struggling emotionally, struggling physically. But at the end of the day, you were able to figure out how to get out from that depression, how to get out from that pain, right? Like me, I'll give you a story. Like me, I think when I was 25, I made some of my very biggest mistakes in life, whereby I started making money young and I just spent money anyhow. At some point, I lost money and it was tough to even feed. Sold my car, was regretting my decisions and everything, almost committed suicide with that period of my life. But what that thing taught me was that you need to treat money differently in order for you to really build wealth. And what I did for my first digital product was I just turned that knowledge I learned from that experiences into an ebook, right? Into an ebook, and I started selling on the internet. That was my first digital product. So you too can do the same, whereby those things you've learned from this period of going through this depression, this pain and this sadness and everything that you went through that made you stronger. Because I believe when you came out from this other side of the river, you were stronger, right? So when you got here, you've gathered some experiences that made you know that, yes, there are certain things I will not do in my life anymore. You can actually now be a bridge builder. You can be a bridge builder with that same knowledge, this same knowledge you gathered from this experiences you went through in your life, this chaos you went through, right? You could be a bridge builder, building bridges for all those younger people who are coming up from here, and you'll be selling that bridge, the knowledge, as the information. The information here will be the info here will be what will enable them avoid these same mistakes you made. So this information will be valuable to these people because nobody really wants to go through situations where they have to go through pain, depression, and sorrow, right? Nobody wants that. If you have a choice, which one will you choose? If you had the choice to avoid some of the things you've done in your life that caused you to regret certain things, which one are you going to choose? I believe everybody is going to choose, man, just give me some information. Let me avoid that thing, because regret is not something that is comfortable for anyone, right? So you can actually be a bridge builder to these people, and you turn this information into an ebook or an online course, and you'll be selling it to these persons. It's that simple, honestly speaking. It's that simple. In the next lesson, I'm going to give you more deeper details on how you can do this. But right now, I want you to understand that this is all you'll be doing. You'll just be building bridges with your information, your knowledge, your experiences, right? Turning those information into ebooks, online courses, digital products that you'll be selling to other people who are seeking solutions to their problems. And your products will be their own solution, because that is what you'll be giving to them. So this is what it means to turn your knowledge into digital products and sell online. I know there's so many questions you have, and if you have any question, write it down in the comment section. I hope you are really getting this. I hope you are getting this. It's that easy to do. And if you really leverage this opportunity I'm giving you right now, this is one business model let me make you understand something. Say I use this information to create this ebook. Guess what? At the end of the day, if I sell this ebook for 5,900 or say 5,000 naira, right? And I'm able to sell to 10 people every single month. That is 50,000 naira on the side. That is 25,000 naira, right? That's 25,000 naira. With just this one ebook, I don't need to create more. I don't need to create different copies. I just need to create one, and I can sell this one to as many people as I want. This is why it's beautiful. Unlike physical products where you have to get more physical products, right? So everything here is all about profit. You are making full profit because everything you didn't spend money to extract the knowledge. You didn't spend money to write that book. You just only turn that thing you know into a product and you start selling that. I hope you are really getting this. I hope you are getting this. And I'm trying to really break this down as simple as possible so that you can understand the core concept of what it means to really sell your knowledge online as digital products. In the past, I believe you've tried some channels to make money online. Like somebody told you, come and learn Forex. You pay them for them to teach you how to do Forex. You pay them for them to teach you how to do digital marketing. You pay them for them to teach you how to do graphic design. You pay them for them to teach you how to do affiliate marketing. What these people are simply selling to you is their own digital products on how you can learn those skills. So that's exactly what you will be doing. Teaching people how they can achieve a result. There's so many results you know you can achieve. I know you can, you might say, there's so many things I know, so which one do I pick? How do I select this one? How do I turn that into, how do I create the ebook? How do I do this? I know all these questions. I'm going to answer them in the next lesson, right? In the next video. So watch out for my next video, or if there's a link already attached to this particular video, you can click that link to go to the next video so that you can go watch that particular training, because that one is going to be phenomenal. I'm going to teach you how to make that knowledge a product that you can start selling. I'm also going to teach you how you can sell it. So watch out for my next video, but just understand this core concept. So all you are just doing is turning your knowledge, your life experiences, or it might not even be your knowledge. This is where it gets so beautiful. It might be information you saw on the internet. Maybe there's one video you watched, you were privileged to watch on YouTube. You can as well turn that information you got from that video and turn that into an online course or an ebook and just teach it to another person, and you'll make good money from it. It costs you nothing, but you make a lot of profit. So you don't need to own the knowledge, but just understand that this is possible even if you do not have any knowledge at all. If you feel, don't underestimate yourself. Maybe you feel like, I don't have any knowledge, right? Don't worry. In the next lesson, I'm going to show you some of the ways you can extract knowledges from different channels, right, and turn them into products that you can sell on the internet. So this brings us to the end of this training. I just want you to really get the foundation, the overall understanding of how this works. All you'll be doing is building bridges for people who you are 5 years ahead of, 10 years ahead of, 2 years ahead of, 1 year ahead of, 1 month ahead of. The fact that you got into this training right now, you've been able to learn something that's a lot of people out there do not know. You can also teach other people how to do this. So you understand that, like, the possibilities is just limitless. You just need to be able to know the process that it takes to ensure you can extract the knowledge you get into an online course or an ebook that you can sell on the internet. It can even be just one video training, just like I'm doing right now, but this one is a free version, right? So do not worry, the next lesson we're going to go much deeper into this, but I just want you to understand this overall foundation. So the reason why you should get into this right now is because this is one of the most profitable business you can start with little to no resistance when you are entering. Meaning that you do not need to go look for money to start up the business. You do not need to go have some expertise, or you do not need to go learn a new skill. You do not need to be a tech guru. No, even if you have no technical skills, you can still make a living out of this business, and it can free you from your job if you have a job. It can free you from your job if you have a job. At the end of the day, the reason you are working is because you want someone to be paying your bills, right? You want something that you can use to pay your bills. So imagine you turn this into a business. It can pay your bills regularly because the money from this business is like blood money. I'll tell you the truth. Right now, the self-educational industry is moving into about $600 billion right now, because there's so many people who are teaching what they know, making money, millions of naira from just teaching what they know online. And you too can be a part of this community and get your own share of the cake. So I'm going to teach you how to do that in the next lesson. So I hope you got everything I shared in this training. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section and I'll answer your question. So let's go to the next lesson. I'll see you there.